Hey friends, it's Life Coach Rich, and today I'm fixing a little pergola thing. We had some plastic sheeting over it, and then it was windstorm came through from remnants of part of the hurricane that came through a year ago or so. I don't remember which one, but anyway, it ripped one of the plastic things off. So it's just kind of flimsy. So I'm going to replace it with some metal galvanized roofing stuff. So I'm taking these pieces off. And we've got a little covering thing on our deck here, so those have been good, but it'll be better once we get some metal up there. It won't flap around in the wind so much, especially on the edges. These right here, when it was really windy, then these would flap up, and eventually that side just broke off. It ripped that whole section off, and then there's 5 sections. The other 4 were still on here, but the edges, because it's just plastic, it's real whippy when you get a really strong wind, and I had to reinforce those and put more down on the sides. But it's this time to change it to just metal, and it'll hold a lot better. Here's the ones I'm replacing it with, just a regular metal, corrugated. I don't know if this is no, this is not aluminum. It's got to be metal. It's galvanized steel, I think, because this stuff's not light. So anyway, you could obviously get the more flatter kind, you know, like I have on the top of the shed with those. It's just flat and, you know, with ridges every now and then, but that's more expensive. So I just, 5 sheets of this, they're about 33 bucks a piece. I'll put that on the pergola. Well, I've got them all down now. And then we'll get ready to put the other ones back up. I got the first piece up there, about to put the screws on. And then I've lined up the ridge right there. So I'm going to put the screws in the ridge, not in the valley of the corrugation. So I'm going to put it on the top of this ridge, so that this ridge right here is lined up with my board going down. So I've basically got 2 3/4 inches here overhang, and about 3.5 inches on the front and the back. So 3.5 inch overhang on the front and the back, 2 3/4, and that's lining up my ridge right there, going straight down that board. And that'll be my side support right there, and then do it across each rafter section and secure it. Up here, I'm doing that on the ridges. Then I'm doing 1.5 inch screws, but on the edges, on the perimeter, so all around the edges, then I'm going to do 2-inch screws here. And there's a couple different ways to do it. You know, these are self-piercing screws, so you're just holding constant steady pressure on it, slowly turn it. You know, you can speed up a little bit, but you know, if it slips off a couple times, that's fine. You'll be able to get it through. If you can always just get you a drill bit. If you have the 1/4 inch ones, adapter piece, you could pop your bit out and then put a little drill bit on there. If you want to make it easier, you could just drill that real quick and then put the screws in. Just depends on how thick the metal is. I did go ahead and grab me a drill bit, and then these 2 inches, even the 1.5 inch ones are hard to pierce through here. Is thicker metal. You know, it doesn't take very long at all with a little drill bit. So I'm going to pre-drill some of these holes around the perimeter. I may not drill them, you know, interior, but just so that it's easier to work with, I go ahead and it may take slightly longer at the beginning, but you know, hey, I'm trying to do this so that it'll last for, you know, 20 years. So what difference does it make if it takes me a little bit longer to install it? Something else I'm going to do is I'm going to put an extra screw. So this here is going to be right there on the edge, but then look at how much bounce there is. Like this section right here, how much bounce there is. And then if I put another screw right here, then that really takes that bounce out. So I'm gonna put another screw right here on these along the edge, because that's where I have when I have a lot of wind, you know, see that section jumping? I'll put another screw right here, and that's gonna take all that jump out. All it's gonna do now, it's just gonna be moving this part. It's not gonna be flapping this whole thing. It's gonna make that a lot more stable. So I got plenty of screws. I'm putting another one right here across from the edges and just secure that better. Yeah, now see, that makes that a lot more stable. Like it. All right, we're going along with the metal roofing here. So we've got basically used a 4-foot level and Drew a line over here, pre-drilled some of these holes, and then where the sections meet, just overlap it here. It goes down to about right there, and then I'm putting one through that ridge where it'll hold. You know, it goes past the ridge here and goes down over there, so it'll hold both of these sections here. And then also putting one, you know, a few ridges away here. I could, if it seems like it's really bouncy or something, then I could put another one like right next to it. But usually it's 3 or 4 ridges away. And then putting, see, here's another one here. There's another one there. So this should hold it down just fine. Now it's going well here. Got the 4 sheets on. I got one more left. I'm doing this 4th sheet. I'll have the 5th one. Well, there you have it. That's 5 sheets on, and we're good to go. That's what it looks like from the underside, and we're good to go there. And need the deck and this stuff up here. I need to pressure wash it and seal it. Some deck sealer. But there you have it. That'll be much better than that plastic stuff. It's just too whippy and flimsy in the wind. This will hold up there a lot better. Thanks. I hope this was helpful. Please share, like, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.